Most people don't realize manifestation isn't complicated. It's deceptively simple. So simple, our minds almost refuse to believe it. We're taught to chase endless methods, affirmations, and rituals, thinking complexity means depth. But the truth is, all those techniques are just surface ripples. Beneath them lies a timeless current, the Seven Hermetic Principles from the Kybalion. They reveal how thought becomes vibration, vibration becomes form, and form reflects your inner world. In this video, I'll show you how these ancient laws make manifestation effortless, so you can finally create consciously, without the struggle. First, let's look at the principle of mentalism, the beginning of creation. Everything starts in the mind. The principle of mentalism says, the all is mind, the universe is mental. In modern terms, consciousness is the blueprint of creation. Nothing you experience exists outside thought first. That's the first simplicity. Your inner dialogue is already the workshop of reality. But here's where most people misinterpret it. They think about what they want while feeling the opposite. They visualize abundance but carry quiet doubt. Manifestation can't sync when the thought and emotion mismatch. Mind and feeling have to speak the same frequency. You can repeat affirmations all day, yet if your emotional tone says impossible, it's like writing a wish on water. It vanishes. The foundation of true manifestation is aligning belief with thought. When you believe what you think, you vibrate coherence. You stop trying to manifest and start radiating it. Try this tomorrow morning. Before you open your eyes, imagine peace filling the room. Feel it, not picture it, feel it. Then actually get up from that vibrational state and move into your day. You'll act differently. The world will answer differently, because it always follows belief. Mental clutter weakens that power. Each stray fear or divided goal dilutes focus. Complexity disguises uncertainty. Simplicity, on the other hand, stabilizes intention. When the mind is clear, creation begins effortlessly. Once the thought is set and uncluttered, vibration becomes the messenger that carries it into form, and that leads us to the next principles. If this message is resonating with you so far, take a second to tap like. It helps the enlightenment reach more people who need it. And if you're on a journey of awakening, subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Now let's explore vibration, correspondence, and polarity, the mechanics of energy. The second hermetic truth is vibration. Everything in this universe moves. Nothing is at rest, not even your thoughts. When you hold a thought, it becomes a pulse, and that pulse seeks resonance, like vibrations attract. When you dwell in frustration, life mirrors it through running late, misunderstandings, small accidents. When you rest in appreciation, simple things unfold with grace. The universe doesn't judge your signal, it just reflects it. That's law, not philosophy. Emotion calibrates your vibration. Gratitude lifts the current, while fear lowers and thickens it. Every feeling carries a frequency that magnetizes similar patterns. The fastest way to change what you attract isn't forcing thoughts. It's shifting your emotional tone. Next time something feels off, pause and ask, what am I broadcasting right now? Then breathe into the body, amplify an emotion like calm or gratitude, and watch how the situation begins to soften. That's vibration in motion. The third principle, correspondence, says, as above, so below, as within, so without. Your outer life is a projection of your inner climate. You can't expect balance outside when the inner world burns with worry or self-doubt. We often chase results, money, love, opportunity, without realizing those external patterns match our internal rhythm. The moment you clean the inside, outcomes recalibrate. Modern psychology calls this confirmation bias, but Hermetics saw it long before. Consciousness projects environment. This is why people who live in calm energy seem lucky. They aren't. They just harmonize cause and effect from the inside out. Inner chaos produces conflicting vibrations. You may pull opportunities and repel them at the same time. The practical fix is to simplify your energetic intention. Choose one emotional signature behind your goal. If you want abundance, stop blending desire with worry. Choose abundance and let your nervous system learn what that frequency feels like before results appear. Then, everything external rises to match it. The saying, "as within, so without," is not poetic. It's mechanical. Now comes polarity, the fourth principle. It says opposites are just degrees of the same thing. Heat and cold are temperature. Light and darkness, vibration of light. Love and fear, vibration of emotion. You can shift energy by recognizing its continuum, not by fighting against it. Most people resist unwanted emotions. Anger, scarcity, jealousy. Thinking resistance signals growth, but resisting simply freezes the energy. Polarity invites you to move along the scale instead. For example, say you feel fear during a job transition. Trying to suppress it makes the vibration denser. Instead, see fear as a low-frequency form of trust, compressed potential. Then gently move it upward. Remind yourself, this feeling shows I care about my path. That means energy is present. Through that small reframing, fear starts to transmute into anticipation. This is alchemy in practice, turning limitation into empowerment by sliding along the pole, not snapping it in half. Here's another real-world case. Someone learns about manifestation and worries over debt. That energy stiffens every time they pay a bill. But if they shift perspective, seeing money as an energy circuit rather than a loss, they begin understanding the flow of value. Debt now becomes a teacher about responsibility and trust. The energy that once felt heavy starts moving again. That's polarity at work, transforming density into flow. The mistake people make is trying to get rid of lower emotions. In Hermetic understanding, nothing disappears. It only changes form. You don't delete fear. You direct it. You don't erase lack. You refine it into appreciation. Mastering polarity smooths the transitions between negative and positive states, so creation can move continuously instead of snapping back through resistance. Emotional flow keeps vibration stable, and stable vibration sustains manifestation. When your mental intention is set from mentalism and your vibration aligns through emotion, correspondence mirrors it outward, and polarity keeps it balanced across duality. That's when manifestation stops being theory and becomes natural physics. Simplicity reigns because you stop working against invisible laws. Instead, you cooperate with them. Up to this point, you've learned how mental clarity and vibrational harmony unify direction, but coherence still needs rhythm, cause, and balanced energy to hold form. Lastly, we will look at rhythm, cause and effect, and gender, harmonizing flow. The fifth principle is rhythm, and it reminds us that everything in the universe moves in cycles. Day follows night, inhale follows exhale, expansion follows contraction. The same pattern governs manifestation. You set an intention, energy rises, then dips and rises again. Most people panic when energy dips. They think the dream is lost, but rhythm isn't punishment, it's maintenance. It balances extremes so your creations can mature. The key is learning to stay aligned through those natural ebbs. Think about when you felt inspired to start something, a new project, relationship, or habit. The beginning feels electric. Then, inevitably, momentum wanes. The Hermetic student doesn't quit during that downswing. They hold state. Sustained rhythm stabilizes creation. You don't replant a seed every time clouds cover the sun. You water it. That consistency is how manifestation survives its own cycles. Discipline keeps vibration coherent when emotion fluctuates. Let's move to cause and effect. The Kybalion teaches that nothing happens by chance. Each effect has its definite cause. On the surface, that sounds cosmic, but it's deeply practical. When you react unconsciously, you live as an effect of circumstance. When you respond deliberately, you become the cause. That shift changes every manifestation timeline. Cause doesn't mean control, it means conscious participation. The universe mirrors input precisely. You choose the vibration, it chooses the form. Two people lose the same opportunity. One spirals into self-blame, the other pauses, adjusts vibration, and something new appears within days. Same event, different causes. They both moved energy, but only one did so intentionally. That's what people call good luck. Yet it's just law in motion. You can even test this minute to minute. Before sending an important message or making a call, center your tone. Release assumption, anchor ease, then act. You'll see how differently others respond. Manifestation accelerates when your actions are coherent extensions of inner frequency. This principle also clarifies karma, not moral judgment, simply energetic return. Every thought and deed carries a frequency that completes its circuit. When you send envy, you experience more discontent. When you send appreciation, more alignment returns. The universe doesn't keep score, it reflects mechanics. Realizing this turns life from trial into laboratory. You can trace any repeat pattern back to its vibrational seed. Once you adjust cause, the effect recalibrates. Now for gender, the seventh principle and the final key. In Hermetic terms, gender exists in all things, not just in biological form. It's the interplay of the receptive and the active, the inner and outer, the feminine and masculine aspects of energy. In creation, the feminine receives the idea, gestates it through imagination and feeling. The masculine pushes it into action and structure. Manifestation only stabilizes when both forces cooperate. Our culture romanticizes one side or the other. Many spiritual seekers stay exclusively in feminine mode, visualizing endlessly, feeling deeply, but never structuring those visions into form. Others operate only in masculine drive, acting constantly with no space for insight. Both extremes create imbalance. Balanced creation means visualizing, feminine, then moving, masculine. You visualize your future home in calm detail, feel gratitude as if it's present, and then you schedule tours, budget, make the phone calls. That bridge between inner and outer locks the vibration into matter. A simple daily ritual trains this balance. In the morning, take 5 minutes purely receptive. Breathe, imagine, feel. Ask the inner self what energy wants expression today. Then choose one tangible, physical step that broadcasts that energy outward. Write it down. That act turns unseen potential into lived causation. Over time, you'll notice less resistance and more flow. That's gender harmonized, your inner universe cooperating with the outer one. Once rhythm teaches patience, cause anchors responsibility, and gender rebalances creative flow, manifestation stops resembling effort altogether. You're no longer forcing the universe. You're syncing with its tempo. You allow energy its rise and fall, influence outcomes consciously, and bridge inspiration with movement. That's how invisible intent becomes visible reality. The same way tides respond to the moon, through rhythmic cooperation, not struggle. To bring this all together, we've traced manifestation through all 7 principles, from mentalism to gender, and if there's one truth behind them all, it's simplicity. You don't need dozens of rituals to shape reality. You need coherence, a clear mind, an aligned vibration, steady rhythm, responsible cause, and balanced action. When those harmonize, life begins to unfold with minimal resistance because you've stopped working against universal design. Remember, these principles aren't abstract philosophy. They're operating systems. Whether or not you believe them, they're already in effect. Each thought starts movement. Every feeling tunes vibration. Each action sends ripples into the field. When you study the laws, you start choosing those ripples instead of drowning in them. That's the real power of the Kybalion. It translates mystical law into daily practice. Here's the simplest takeaway. Manifestation becomes effortless when you stop complicating it. Clarity replaces force. Awareness replaces control. Instead of chasing results, you tune yourself into rhythm with them. From there, creation feels less like conjuring and more like remembering how energy naturally flows. As a small token of our appreciation, we have a special gift for you in the description below. If you want to dive deeper into each Hermetic principle and learn how to apply them step by step, subscribe and keep exploring with us. Until next time, beautiful souls, Namaste.